everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Courtney, and today we are going to be matching makeup to the outfit that I'm wearing. I've already done my skin because I do my skin the same way pretty much every time until I run out of the foundation that I'm using and the products that I'm using, so I like to go through it and not have a ton of things. Anyway, so for today, I already showed you probably in a clip, but it's just a black dress, and kind of hard to see, but I'll insert a clip, and some Converse sneakers, knee highs, inspired by Prada. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna take a small brush. Oh, for what I'm gonna do is a winged eye. Just wanted to keep it simple, classic, going with the all black. I'm just starting with that Sculpt and Shape powder from MAC in Definitive and just throwing a little bit of shadow under my eyes just to make them appear a little bit bigger with that fluffy brush. And it also doesn't take a lot of time to do this. Simple, chic, sophisticated. Definitely a go-to in my arsenal of looks. Taking a warm brown eyeshadow with a fluffy brush, just throwing that haphazard in the crease, just to give the illusion that I have not so flat of a lid, so that contour pushes that back just like it does with your cheeks. Yeah, so I'm probably going to just keep it like this. I don't need a lot. I'm going to focus all the attention on the eyeliner. I've been doing eyeliner since I was like 14 years old, and my application really hasn't changed. I just kind of throw it on and then go in with a small brush. I'll teach you this trick, it's really cool. But I always mess it up. I never get the right look on both eyes. Start with the eye that you're not great at, and that's usually my left eye, because then it'll be easier to match up on the other side. So I start where I want the eyeliner to go, and I want a pretty thick liner today. So I want it to start around there, and you can even go in and kind of match it up with that starting point. I feel like this gives me less anxiety when I have to do the other eye. But basically, that's where I want the tip to end. And then just go for it straight down. And then I'll attach it at the end. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect yet. Just make sure that you fill that in nice and black. I'm using the L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic. It's not my favorite, but it'll do. Let me know if you have any recommendations for a good black liquid liner. And then I just use the side of it, the applicator, and I just press it into the inner corner. So that looks pretty good to me. We'll start there and do the other side. Let that dry. If you stick your chin out, you're less likely to get that transfer because that transfer is a fuck over moment. Do the same thing. Straight down. Doesn't look great, but it will. I'm not a big fan of perfection. Get close as you can, but nobody's going to be this close to you judging your eyeliner. And if they are, they're definitely not looking at your eyeliner. Perfect. So you can leave it there. It's definitely a little rough, but I'm punk rock, so I don't really care. But I will show you a trick, and you don't have to use Q-tips. You can if you want, but I find them to be wasteful. Not necessary. So I'm going to take a small angled brush. All my brushes are very dirty. Gross. Okay, that one seems pretty clean. I'm going to take my eye cream, fast response eye cream, and just put a little bit on the back of your hand. And then just load up both sides, keep it nice and precise. Don't put too much on because you don't want it to continue to move throughout the day. And then with that brush, you can go in and perfect it. Wipe off whatever excess is on there because you're removing some of the liner. If you can make your hand as shaky as you can, that'd be great too. Alright, so now that's kind of cleaned up. So then you can go in and be a little bit more precise. And just use the tippy tip. There you go. So you go from that to that. A little bit better. Not perfect, but I'm not going for absolute perfection. Going for good enough. Same thing on the other side. See, I'm so much better on this side. Nailed it. Then I'll kind of give it a once over to make sure that's nice and black everywhere. Especially in that crease, because depending on how oily your lids are or how good the product that you're using is, you may get a little bit of creasing. Now, mascara. I don't tend to curl my lashes when I do such a winged liner because I don't want the lash to compete with the geometric angles, the math that I'm doing today. I'm always on the market for a good mascara, so if you have any recommendations of some of your favorite mascaras that you like to use, let me know. I think this look is so chic. It's the simplest, just a bit, it really packs a punch. Packs a punch. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of like a nude lip. Again, I don't want anything to really compete with the liner. Of course, I left it in my purse. So this color, dupe for it would be Strip Down from MAC. I don't want too precise a line for my lips, so I'll just use the side of it and go back and forth. Just lightly, it kind of diffuses it. Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. Was that worth the price? No. So that's it. Let's see the finished look. So the finished look, very simple, doesn't take a lot of time to do. Little black dress, little knee-high action, some Converse, call it a day. Anyway, crooked. Let me know if you like these videos, if you want me to do more of them. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and thank you for subscribing, or if you haven't subscribed, I'd really like it if you subscribe to my channel. Click the like button, and that's it. See you next time. Bye.